So David, tell me all about you and who you're here with today.
I'm David Kendall, CEO of Optima Electric Yachts. We are developing a very revolutionary electric boat to really sort of break the mould on the range and capabilities of electric boats. So that we can actually go some proper passages. We can go from UK to France, or Monaco to Corsica, or Palma to Barcelona. We can do these sort of offshore passages, which are currently just not possible in an electric boat.
So tell me then, how are you doing that? Because obviously you touched upon it there. A lot of people's sort of reservations or worries maybe about electric is things like range anxiety and how far you can actually go on a journey. So how are you overcoming this?
We've literally started from blank sheet of paper, from keel up, completely reinvent the boat. So we're not about just putting electric motors into existing boats and use existing technology. If we hadn't come up with something new and revolutionary, we would not have done this. We didn't need to be a boat builder. We really did a lot of research. We've been researching and building this for 3 years now, and this is the first time that we've popped our head above the radar, certainly into the public arena. So the whole form is completely different. We're using about a third of the energy of a conventional boat that you'll see here, powered by petrol outboards.
Yeah.
So we're all about just using a lot less energy, needing less power, therefore needing less batteries, less charging, less weight. So we keep everything very, very efficient.
Excellent. It's a beautiful boat as well. The design of it is absolutely stunning. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I think it's a bit of personal preference, goes into every design. Real sort of retro influences. People have made lovely compliments comparing us, styling like Reavers and things.
Wow.
Happy with that. But also sort of automotive world with Teslas and very sort of minimalist designs, but with cutting edge technology. And we've sort of combined these two sort of things that we like. The latest tech combined with some more traditional design.
How do we sell in then the idea of electric boats to people who are quite old school and maybe quite set against it at this stage? What would you say to them? How would you convince them?
We need to talk to them and we need to get them out on the boat. Come and experience it. And this boat will cruise very, very comfortably at sort of 10 to 15 knots, an area that you just can't hit with a conventional boat. Most boats you're at 5 or 6 knots or you're at 25 knots in planing. 25 knots is noisy and uncomfortable. 6 knots in a planing boat is not great because it's very fuel inefficient. We're in this middle ground where we really enjoy the journey. And we can do a long passage, we can sit around the table, we can cook lunch, we can have drinks on passage. Let's enjoy the time on the water rather than just dash A to B.
Yep, I like it. Could you tell us then what are the benefits then of electric boating?
They are numerous. How much time do we have? Obviously, lower noise, very little noise. No pollution, no fumes. If you're motoring along in a tailwind, in a petrol boat, diesel boat, you're dying of fumes coming into the boat. We have none of that. And that's not just a benefit for us as users, it's a benefit to marine life. There's a noise pollution into the water, very damaging for a lot of marine life. Benefits there. Running costs, we're looking at 5 to 10% of the cost of running a petrol diesel boat.
Wow.
And that's mainly fuel, but it's also servicing, maintenance costs, a lot less to go wrong, much greater reliability, very little to actually service. So benefits are multiple. And also when you come to dock the boat, there's a sort of fingertip control. We're not in and out of gear.
Yeah.
You want a propeller turning at 200 RPM just to glide into a berth. We have that with electrification. So there's so many benefits. Like electric cars, we need to get people into electric boats. Come and try it.
Starts to sound very appealing, doesn't it?
It genuinely is. And we literally put this boat into the water 3 days ago.
Wow.
Was its launch.
How did it go?
It was interesting to start with. Day 2 was to deliver it here.
Yeah.
And that was our very first trip. And it was a blustery day of sort of 20 knots of wind, accompanied by a 5.5 metre rib who were having a very wet ride, bouncing around, and we were just sitting here in serene comfort and silence.
All smug.
So slightly, yeah. We didn't realise how wet they got until they arrived.
Oh, bless you.
And we were dry as a bone, and no noise, total comfort. So really good first trip.
Excellent. And the South Coast and Greentech Boat Show, why do you think it's so important?
It's been absolutely fantastic, and hats off to MDL for what they've done here. It's been really, really good show for us, not just in terms of the sort of launching it to the public, but in industry contacts, we now need to figure out how we turn this from 3 years of R&D and a really good prototype into a commercial business to build lots of boats for everyone who's asking for them. And that won't just be this boat. We're looking at larger versions. We're currently designing a larger version around 40 to 45 feet, which will have 2 double cabins, more space, options of roofs and enclosed cockpits or open cockpits like this boat. So the whole range is going to grow, and we need more industry partners to help us on that journey.
Excellent. It all sounds very exciting. I've no doubt we'll hear a lot from you. Thank you very much, and best of luck at the show.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.